Alright, so I was reading Joe Biden's tax return from 2021, and I was trying to find like tax brackets and stuff, because I was doing a lot of research in the tax brackets, and just realizing like, bro, paying taxes is kind of crazy. But I already realized this, that the reason why wealthy people can't make the poor like richer or more wealthy, I like saying, well, I don't really like using the word rich really, but it's because each year they're trying to strategize on like fucking taxes, securing their wealth. Like, you gotta have strategies every fucking year that you're making money, bro. Dead ass, like dead ass. It's just crazy. But I've talked about this before, but I'm going to talk about it now. It's a company called PwC. They come out with a tax and wealth planning strategy each year. It got so many damn gems in it, bro. I'm finna pull it up on this phone. I have it on the phone that I'm recording on, but I'm gonna do it on this phone. But tax and wealth planning, PwC, and then you put PDF, and you're going to find it. And it says it right there. This one right here. Tax and wealth management planning for your family. Welcome to the 22. Let me go ahead and go to the website so I can read it. Gem, I'm telling you, I'm not even bullshitting y'all. Gems. And just from the stuff that I was reading today, because I was doing a scenario on if you made like $523,000, I believe it was, $601 on regular income versus dividend income. Regular income rate that you had to pay for taxes, your tax rate paying on that is 37%. Now, the way that they have it, they had one that was 37%, and then 20%. On the 20%, they're going to make their money back. You're going to pay them your annual salary or whatever it is, your income, every 5 fucking years. So, let me do the 523,601 to the exact dollar at 20%. 523,601 times 20%. You would pay them $104,720 and maybe 2 cents every year. That's what you're gonna pay. Times 5 is exact. Every 5 years you're gonna pay them exactly what you make, which is crazy. Then on the 37% times 37%, you're paying them $193,732.37. Hold on, let me cut this computer screen off real quick. I don't know if that's gonna help, but they're gonna become profitable on your tax paying this much like every 2 years and 7 months. Even though you pay taxes every year, but times 2.7, because I was trying to figure out what gets close to paying them a $523,000 back. As you can see right there, it's about right on the dot. But you're doing it every year, so every 3 years they're making a $581,000 off you. They're already a good couple, maybe 23. They're good over 23. Or close to about $50,000, probably like 48, somewhere around that they getting extra. So that is profitable to them. Like, if y'all gotta learn this type of shit. A lot of this ain't gonna make sense to people. A lot of people don't care for it. But when it comes to money and protecting wealth, bro, you gotta learn these damn strategies. But anyway, let's get back to this. So on here, tax and wealth management planning for your family and business. That's the only way you're going to become wealthy, bro. It is hard to do that shit as an individual and really a sole proprietor. I haven't seen really no damn strategies unless you really fucking smart and you're going to invest and dip out the way. Now, I was looking at Joe Biden, his tax return. I was like, damn, he make a lot of money, and I felt some type of way because I was like, damn, I came up with a thought. I feel different ways about it. It was like, damn, okay, he's wealthy. That's suitable for him. He has enough to afford his life whatever it is. It could just be a modest lifestyle. If he wanted to go super excessive and do all type of traveling, which he could, I'm pretty sure, because it's a bunch of gems. But you have to learn this type of shit. And this type of guide that I'm giving y'all, I'm connecting y'all to research. Y'all, every year, these people stay updated. But let me get to the reading them. Bro, I just want to read to him. Welcome to the 2022 edition of PwC's Guide to Tax and Wealth Planning. Wealth planning, y'all hear that? You want to be wealthy? If some of y'all call it rich, y'all gonna have to learn information like this, bro. And you gotta do the work. You gotta have the strategies and all. You know, and if you start off from scratch, you get a side hustle, get you some skill sets. This is what I have. I have the infrastructure now. I have my app. Got a couple other damn things that I'm not gonna talk about. I got a lot. I just got a lot of stuff, but I'm trying to help people. But anyway, PwC's Guide to Tax and Wealth Planning is updated annually to provide you with the latest tax planning information aimed at helping you make the right moves to plan for your family's future and manage your wealth. The guide covers issues related to investment and insurance planning, gems, like, oh my God, I'm telling y'all, and options for giving to charity. A thorough discussion of choices and tax implications relating to estate and gift planning is also included, as well as insights on the myriad tax issues stemming from cross-border activities, including residency nuances. Lastly, the guide covers topics related to setting up and maintaining a family office. Now, the family office, that shit, when I first heard it, I was like, yo, this shit sounds like some shit that you would see on a movie when they're like, yeah, let's go to the family office. Yeah, we're setting up a family office. I was like, damn, what the hell is that? I started realizing, man, why ain't nobody ever talked about it? Wealth, bro, man, it's some shit out there. I'll put it like that. But we continue to keep a close eye on the Biden administration's tax policy proposals and will share updates as they happen. You can find our latest insights on these proposals here. Now, y'all can go to this website. You know, when I give out these gems, research, do the same damn research. And if you have any questions or you come up with a strategy in your mind for like maybe a question, put the PDF and learn from either government. You can put Edu, or you can find a type company that's validated in your opinion. You know, not no bullshit, they finances right, whatnot, and do research with them. And you can find gems. But, you know, you go right here. Hopefully this focus. Come on, man, you wasn't acting like that just a minute ago. Hold on, let me touch the screen and see if it focus. Oh, this motherfucker phone acting retarded. Hold on. Try to adjust it. Ain't this about a motherfucking... Okay, there we go. Download guide. So you'll click that. And it's going to download. Bam. Guide to, I can't read backwards right there. Guide to Wealth and Tax Planning. Now, table of contents. Effective tax planning. Estate and gift tax planning. Charitable giving. Crossing U.S. borders. Managing your investments, risk management, the family office, business continuity, and succession planning for a family business. They give you gems, I'm telling you. Now, what I wanted to get to is where they talk about the incomes and the dividends. Because I was just reading on that. Now, when I get back to my place, I'm gonna read more of this. Read more. It's hard to do it because I'm at my dad's house right now. I'm trying to, you know, make sure he good. Just observe him because he's been going through health issues. So I can't really do what I want to do over here. Where is it at? Oh shit. My bad. Hold on. Okay, now they have a lot of gems, and this is another thing too. So on Joe Biden's tax return, I seen that he had some income that came from like rental. It had a list like rental, annuities, and all that. And I've read gems on annuities in here. You know, and I'll just read this. Let's start right here. Effective tax planning can significantly benefit your financial position. Effective tax planning can be challenging, especially given the complexity of the U.S. tax code. Staying actively involved in your tax planning can help you confirm that the strategy your tax advisor pursues on your behalf will reflect and support your long-term wealth management goals. In this section, we discuss tax and wealth management issues that may apply to you. Now, the Joe Biden thing, everybody was saying, oh, he's going to owe all this. They was talking shit, criticizing him. And that's what I realized, like, fuck. Regular people who don't have this, when they see shit like that, they damn, how'd he avoid all these taxes? They were saying he had a S corp that made $13 million, but he had got $61,995, I believe it was, which is good. That can sustain you. Like my dad, he gets over $55,000 before taxes and Social Security and his pension, and he's able to maintain life. I'll be sitting there like, damn, if I was getting his money and I was just investing, or if I was in his position with my mindset, I would be investing on the side, boosting up my income. But he comes from a time where he don't know these type of strategies, and to him, in his mind, he won already because he wasn't expecting to live this long, and he wasn't expecting to be making this much money. So he able to afford his bills, pay mortgage, whatever, buy a scratcher ticket. He like buy scratcher tickets, afford gas, whatnot, a lot of shit. So with Joe Biden's situation, it's just people was talking all this shit, criticizing him, but they don't understand he had a strategy. And this is what I learned with a lot of wealthy people, they do. And you don't have to be a millionaire, billionaire to be wealthy. You know, you just got to put yourself, what's reasonable for you, bro. So whatever Joe Biden has, he's making like 600 some thousand a year, but he got strategies to where it works for his benefit. I just put it like that. You know, I'm trying to get to that position. Dead ass. But anyways, key consideration for this tax season. We enter 2022 in an environment of uncertainty with an unsteady economic recovery. The ongoing COVID-19 pandemic and expectations of interest rate increases due to rising inflation. I don't really want to read this because it's just talking about, you know, they just giving a brief. I want to talk about some of this. Intra-family loans and mortgages. Loaning cash as opposed to making an outright gift can result in significant transfer tax savings. While rates have risen in the last 6 months, they remain low overall, so the loan can be made for little cost. That's a gem. You gotta learn about this stuff. When you see these, start researching and learning more. They got a gang of gems in here, bro. Gang, I'm talking about this shit is 100. It's 100 and something pay, but gems, straight gems. Even if you go the W-2 route, gems for that. And this is why I respect Anton Daniels when I started learning about the shit he was talking about as far as max contributing to your 401k, your Roth IRAs and all that. I'm not too familiar with that because I'm going a business route now, but I got gems for myself on my route that I'm trying to go and my own personal goals. But they got gems for that, bro. You want to max contribute. And if I knew what I knew now, man, when I first got into the workforce, I would have been killing them people. Now it made me realize that's probably why jobs go so hard. Like, motherfucker, they don't care about your family. They're going to try to keep you working for their benefit. You got to go there with a strategy, bro. Dead ass. Investing in yourself. And this what this type of shit will teach you. Investing in yourself when you go into a job. Dead ass. Anyways. Intentionally defective grantor trust, IDGT. An IDGT, also commonly referred to as an intentionally defective irrevocable trust, is an irrevocable trust funded by the settlor that is structured as a grantor trust for federal income tax purposes. Jim. The grantor may make a gift to the trust, but in the current economic environment, it may make more sense for the grantor to sell the property to the trust in return for an installment note bearing interest at the applicable federal rate. Note that the trust still may need at least a seed gift, or if an IDGT is already established and provides for the power to substitute assets, a grantor may consider swapping the trust assets with an undervalued asset personally held. For more details, see page 41. They give you gem. I'm not bullshitting with y'all, bro. I'm going so hard. And I'm going to continue to go hard as long as I'm living with God on my side. Dead ass. Because this type of information you won't get. And the wealthy, real wealth, they don't have time because they strategizing every damn year, bro. Me, I'm figuring this shit out. I'm like, whoa. What benefit is to me? hey, I feel good giving this information out. Why would I give it out? Because I didn't invent this shit. A lot of people don't talk about shit like this, but then I know people get systematically trained. So they just do what they know. Simple as that. I got a quote, man, when I'm going to go through my old Facebook, and I'm going to say the quote, and it's powerful to me. But let's get back to this. Grantor Retained Annuity Trust, GRAT. A GRAT generally is used as a vehicle to transfer the growth of assets in excess of the Section 7520 interest rate to the following generation. Jim, and you look that up, Section 7520. You learn about this type of stuff. You don't just read through it, bro. You don't know, you read it up. Now, it's too much shit, because I'll be on this all day trying to define everything for everybody. But that's why I want people to go read the same stuff so y'all can see what I'm seeing. Now, I'm going to make more videos talking about stuff like this, but I'm going to make it more better to where I have it on my computer screen, how I usually do my videos when I'm at home, and I'm showing y'all, turning my phone around towards the computer to show y'all. So I can do it like that. It'll be easier. But anyways, let's get to this. Interest rates remain low. The February 2022 interest rate is 1.6%. Although they are expected to rise, the counter-inflation, therefore the annuity stream would be lower than what would normally be expected. Now, mind you, in the beginning of this video, I was talking about tax. I wanted to get to that. I'm probably doing it in a second video, but I want to read these gems just to show y'all they got gems in it, man, because you're going to have to learn these type of things. Dead ass. You want to consume all this content in these guys. Each year, they got gems. And I got more gems I'm going to bring to the community. But, side note, I'm going to be transferring people into my app, because I have a community and a partnership with this company called Rumper TV. I'm giving y'all, a little snippet of what's going on in the future. But in my app, I have digital homes that people will buy. Buy. Some of them I'm going to be giving away free. I'm going to be helping. I'm going to be building people. I'm going to be building up people. Apps. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff for people, helping people to thrive in my digital community. But on there, it's an interactive TV. On the interactive TV, bam, tap that. It's going to be in there with content. You're going to have a smartphone that's interactive with apps that are that are inside the app. It's going to be apps inside the app. So as a thing, just like how you see how this is on my phone, inside my app, in your home, there's a smartphone that's interactive. You tap on that smartphone, it's going to have a bunch of apps that I'm building up that are only inside of the app. It's an app within an app. It's crazy, but it's dope. It's creative, and it works for the communication that I'm trying to build around my community. But anyway, let's get back to this. Where was I at? Although there's better rise, interest rate is 1.6%. Although they are expected to rise, the counterinflation counterinflation. Therefore, the annuity stream would be lower than what would be normally expected. Essentially, this planning technique transfers the assets growth in excess of the Section 7520 rate to beneficiaries free of transfer taxes. And that's what you want. That is a gem right there, because that's a strategy that I know that I can utilize for my kids now. Dead ass. Because it's like, these motherfuckers trying to tax anything, and there's nothing wrong with taxing, but some of it is excessive. Now, when I look at the tax rate being 37%, and it's like, damn, they're gonna make, if I'm making $500,000, they're gonna make that shit every 2 years and damn near 7 months. So really, every 3 years, because you filing your taxes annually. But for them, they're gonna get that build up every 2 years, 7 months. That ain't nothing. So that for them, that ain't nothing. It's like, oh, that's just free money. So it's like, bro, you gotta have strategies. It is stressful, and it make you not want to tell motherfuckers shit, because in a sense of tax base, you can literally feel some type of way depending on what the scenario is. I got another thing from this company I'm gonna read, and it's a scenario of dude made $60 million and he ended up dying. He had his stuff set in some type of trust, but I think it was like so much. It might have been like so much millions that he would have had to give out of that $60 million had he not had it set up in that trust that he was trying to give to his family and his wife. And it was just like the amount of money that they was going to take was crazy. I was like, yo. And when you look at it on having on an individual level, when you building up wealth and this is what you strive for and you go hard for, it'll make you feel some type of way that you just got to pay all these goddamn taxes, and you build up something for your kids. So say You know, you got a kid that's maybe 5, next 20, 40 years, or maybe 20 years, we'll say 20 years, you build up something for them, for their adulthood, and if you don't have it set up right, they get taxed all type of millions of damn dollars. That shit'll make you mad than a motherfucker. And then it'll make you not want to give, you know, because it's like, you know, I'm thriving for my kid. If I'm putting myself in that situation, I want my kid to go hard, and then it's a whole nother generation then took over our young adults that are running these taxing type systems. And it's like, y'all need to start implementing, putting strategies in the people, whoever y'all over mindset, dead ass, because motherfuckers be out here trying to figure out, and it's hard when you figure out, and that's why I'm trying to help motherfuckers. Let's put it like that. I want motherfuckers to have the mindset to start researching, asking questions, looking at anything and being able to analyze it. I'm looking out my camera set, it's trucks, it's house, gates, analyzing. You can start your own damn company. You be the next big company of having some type of nice cars. We're going autonomous. You can get into that game. Get your ass some designing skills. If you don't have those skills, you get with someone who does. You get with people who can make your dream happen. Simple as that. And you can start off small and build up capital. Start up a little side hustle. You start with water. I got some soup over here. You start your own private label soup. You start your own hot sauce brand. All that. Man, come on, bro. I ain't finna play with nobody. Come on, we get on it for real. But anyway, let's get back to this. I don't know. This shit gonna cut off. I'm gonna do it in part 2 because I know I ain't gonna be able to edit this video. It's gonna cut off. So I'll be back.